All right, let me know that you guys are in the building. This is the second live we've done in a row. We had such a good turnout in yesterday's live. I had to just do it again. And of course, the market is down, so I've had to take a break from flying my private jets over to Monaco, getting on my yacht, and partying all night and day. So now I have loads of time on my hands. So actually, today I went down the rabbit hole of a few things. One of them being something we spoke about in earlier today's video, which was the market open and how the price seems to be manipulated on that market open. The second thing, which I've actually not looked into at all, well, recently, is MicroStrategy's yield generating ideas. Now, we looked into something similar, well, it's not similar really at all, but something similar. It was called Misty, and it was like basically creating a wild amount of dividends, selling covered calls, and yada yada on MicroStrategy. But this is something that MicroStrategy themselves have come out with. It's a 10%, 10 to 12% yield. And I was looking into that. So I want to go through it because I want to chat with you guys. And we had such fun yesterday that I thought I'd do it. Also, I wanted to come on and apologize because this morning, I think in one of the videos, I said that the rate cut decision was coming out today. But I actually thought it was Wednesday because I'm a num-num. So that's what we're going to be going through, guys. Of course, if you saw the opening, you saw that nothing in the old video is financial advice. And I am just a random guy sitting in his room talking to you lot. So I'm not a financial advisor. So this is just what I'm doing. Please do me a favor and like the video so we can get this out to more people. The most important thing is right now, there are 200 people. If you can, like the video right now. If you want me to answer questions, like the video. Let's get over 100 likes so we can push it out to more people. And yes, the thumbnail does say immediate. And I wanted to remind you, and I want to talk about this because I want to discuss because we can have an open dialogue here. President Trump says immediate rate cuts will be requirement for the next Fed chair. They're going to take interest rates down to 1%, according to Lark Davis here, and according to Trump, apparently that's what he wants. But guys, do we really think that's a good idea? Let me know in the comment section because I think that it's just kicking the can down the road, right? Rate cuts, blaming the Fed, all of this stuff, which is inevitably going to end to a large catastrophic crash in the market. And imagine how all of these guys, like not us that are sitting here watching a live stream about crypto right now, but imagine how the normies who are angry at this market right now will react when like the S&P 500 crashes. You know, to this year, we had a 25% crash and everyone went like semi-nuts. And right now, Bitcoin is down to what? Like, it's down, what is it, 35% or so from the high? Is this the high? Yeah, there we go. It's down 28% and was down 36%, and people went nuts. But the whole market being wild, it could get significantly worse, especially if we get a Fed. I actually think that Jerome Powell's, I hate to say it, done a pretty good job of holding the economy pretty well. S&P 500 all-time highs. I know the economy and the S&P 500 and the stock market are different, but I don't think he's done a bad job per se, right? Maybe it's not been great for crypto, but remember, we were all angry at Gary Gensler and then he left and the crypto market crashed. So that is one thing. Now, guys, we're only at 59 likes. There's 300 of you. Do me a favor. Come on, like the video. Grab your drinks. What do you reckon's in the cup today? There's always something new. But do me a favor. Like the video so it gets out. We need to get these streams out to more people so I know to do them more because I won't do them very often. Now, if you don't like it, so like it. That's on you, all right? But look, I got my little coding hat on and this morning we discussed this, right? Why does Bitcoin seem to always dump at US market opens? Like the other day, Bitcoin erased 16 hours of gains, right? And they think it's all manipulation. And I would agree. I do also think there is a lot of manipulation. As you know, I like to look at these stats. And I do hate it when long positions roll into the market when we're on a little run. But we do have a lot more shorts, which make me bullish in the short term at least. All right, at least 96 likes, guys. Come on, keep on pushing. We can see, look, we got 100 likes and then we got double the amount of concurrent viewers. If you can get me to 200 likes, we could have 600 or 700, 800 people in here. And that would make my day, all right? Because I've just been sitting on this computer all day doing research, making videos, all right? But I like this. And it does seem that on the market open, we get wild volatility, all right? So the market, the US market, is going to open in what? About half an hour? Is it half an hour or is it an hour? Everyone let me know because I get confused. I move around a lot. But I got my coding hat on and I did this. So here's all the market opens, right? Let's drop down into like let's check out like the 10 minutes. Is it going to work on that? Yeah. So look, this was yesterday's market open. We went down, we went up, right? So we opened, we went straight down. This market open, we actually went up very soon after, but we did actually go down a little bit. All right. So the market opened, we went down a little bit and then we rallied. This one, we went up, but then we went down significantly. This one, we went down right after the open. This one right here, we actually went up. That one, we went up. This one, up. Although, yeah, this one's up. And then this one down. This one down. This one down. Those two are very small downs, but they are down. Down, and quite a significant down. So it does to me seem like there is some confluence here. And the reason why I put these lines on here and I wanted to get this done, I wanted to check it because I always want there to be opportunity for you guys, right? I always want there to be new things that we can research because obviously I base my trades a lot on this, right? But right now, there are a lot more shorts than longs and we're yet to move up. This did give me the right idea, right, to DCA into Bitcoin, which I did very heavily. And now we have $7,300 in profit. We're still in a loss on Solana, so this is yet to be reconfirmed. But I do think there could be a big move. I do think there could be a big move coming to the upside. Now, that big move could just be our confirmation, right, that we are in a bear market, right? Because if we get it, not the weekly, that's not what we want, the daily. Last time in the last one, we got a move up to the 200 MA, this little purple majig here. So that's a significant move up from Bitcoin's price, right? Still 20% up. But that could be as far as we go to then get rejected to then move into the bear market. That's what happened in the last one. So that's what I'm waiting for. Now, I actually think that we may break above it. We may already be in the worst of it, but there's no way to know. So all I can do is prepare for this move. So in the short term, right, what I want, what I really desire is a break of 93,000. That would then put us in a higher high. And then we have a little bit of ways to play where we could still be going up. But it could be argued, there's a few different ways to look at this. Now, guys, I don't really like to do a lot of TA here on this channel, but it could be argued that we have an ascending triangle. Something like that, right? Something like that. We got an ascending triangle. This is a bearish pattern. Then if we break down here, it could push us all the way down to here. That could happen, right? It's just a way to look at it. We can look at this many different ways. But I think that we're still due a little bit more upward momentum. I think there is manipulation in the market, and I think a lot of this was done by that. And I think playing into the 4-year cycles is also something that's been happening. So I'm not 100% sure that the 4-year cycle is dead. What will tell us it's dead, or not dead, sorry, it's like isn't real, is if we get go up to 200 MA and then 200 day MA and we break above it. Like, that would show us that it is possibly out. But what I've done, like I say to you guys, is I've taken my foot off the gas. I have less trades. We got the Dogecoin trade now back in $2,000 of profit. Lovely. We got $10,000 of realized profit in that. I wait patiently. And then we've got the low leverage positions. And by the way, guys, all of my partners on this channel, I have been hounding to get you guys benefits. We're in what some call a bear market, a pullback, whatever. What I want is the benefits for you guys. So if you are not already signed up to BitUnex, go ahead and use the affiliate link if you want to, and you can get over 110,000 USDT worth of newbie benefits. And you'll get those using the link in the description. There's 3 million global users who already tried to use this. And I've been using BitUnex for years. I actually really love it. It's a really good exchange that works really well. But if you are already signed up to BitUnex and you want to get hold of an airdrop, right? Up to 2,200 per loyal user, right? If you just fill out the form, you can get $10. If you have opened up at least one trade since your sign up, $10. Monthly trading volume of $1 million, $80. All the way up to 2,000. Plus, if you are a big trader, you can get VIP 5. You can only do one submission per user. Please do not try and fake or duplicate this. This is for registered users that have already registered prior to 2 days ago. All right. So this is for anyone who signed up to BitUnex, not using my affiliate link. You can also get the benefits that the new users can also get, or the new users can get one benefit and old users can get other benefits. So those affiliate links will be in the description if you guys want to go and grab them up. Now, what was the other thing I did? Oh, yeah, the old micro strategy stuff. All right. So are you guys interested in this? Let me know in the comment section. This is a way to basically generate yield off an investment in the old real world, not just the crypto world. But basically what they've done into short, and let me know in the comment section if you want to know about it. I'll go into it more, right? They've got a less risky, a more risky, and you can get a dividend if you buy this. And basically what Michael Saylor is doing is he's using people who are buying this to buy more Bitcoin. Right, so it's a ever going loop. It's an ever continuing loop, right? And people are potentially going to look at this as new buyer, financially independent, retire early, because the dividend is so large. And if all goes well, it won't crash to zero, but I am very skeptical of these sorts of things. So I broke this down into some research here, but it's going to take time to go through that. If you'd rather just I answer questions about the market right now, I'll be happy to do that because that's what I'm here for. We got 159 likes. Can we get the likes up to 200? And then I'll start answering questions, or I can answer that. But let's make this interactive, guys. Comment, we can chat. I need to figure out a way to be like more tech savvy, so like we can get like the comments here. Like I don't even know how to do that. I'm so useless at this sort of thing. I need to get Tyler Hill. He's young, he knows things. I can't even see. I'll be miles from YouTube by then. They get you. No, my YouTube's not monetized. I've just got nothing else to do. It's just what I enjoy. I'm just a nerd. All right. All right, guys. We haven't got 200 likes yet, so I might bore you with being able to create yield. If you go on to YouTube, right, and you go to Binance Week, I think this is where I saw, yeah, so this is where I've watched this, right, and this is him talking about all of these different mechanisms that I'd not really looked into before, and it's actually pretty awesome, right? It's actually pretty awesome what you can do here. So generating a yield using an investment, a high yield, right? But I'm thinking about buying some because I can get 10% yield. But Stretch is a variable rate preferred share with a target price of around 99 to 108. Right now, today, it sits at 98, so you can actually benefit from the push to the upside. The yield is 10.75. This is paid monthly, so it's like just under 1% a month, which sounds terrible, right, to us crypto degens, but it's actually pretty big. It's pretty good, right? STRD or Stride is the more risky version because it's 12 to 13%. It pays quarterly, but dividends are non-cumulative. If the board skips payment, it never gets made up. This is like high octane income rocket. It's more risky, higher reward, right? And this is a way for Bitcoin people to generate income within the space. And right now is an interesting time. And if you listen or watch this, right, you might be convinced by it because it's very interesting how it works and what he's doing. So I would suggest looking into that if you're looking to potentially retire early, but you don't want to move your money too much away from crypto. All right. So that's what I've been doing today. That's what I've been looking at. And we are over 200 likes. So let's talk some plans, guys. What do you want to talk about? Ask me some questions and I shall get to you. We got almost 500 people in the chat, which is lovely. And I'm happy to answer anything personal, Bitcoin, crypto, or anything in between. I think I should get Tyler Hill on the chat as well. That could be fun. And other people. Let me know if there's anyone you want me to get on the live. Am I DCAing into BM&R? Yes, I have been. I bought it and it's down, I think 20, 30%. Yeah, maybe like 30, 40% from where I bought it. So averaging in is exactly the plan. I am down 28%, which isn't too bad. The dollar number is pretty high, which is shocking, but it's not too bad. It's all right. How many e-com stores do I run now? I don't run any. I used to. That was where all of the money came from that I invested into Bitcoin, but I focused mostly on this channel and my social media marketing agency and a few other little bits and bobs that I got going on rather than doing that. What do I think about the situation in Japan? Do you mean the bond yields? It's definitely a little bit worrying that money may come out of US bonds and it may affect the market. It's definitely something. Yeah, it'd be good. It'd be good to have my financial friend on. Andy from Bitcoin Census. I could do, yeah. I'd need to get to know him. Don't think we've spoken. Do I think Bitcoin will pump this week because of rate cuts? I think that it's already priced in, so no. I actually don't expect it to pump. I am hoping something comes out of the woodwork, like we get, something better than that, like something exciting can finally come. But I do think that the rate cuts are already priced in. Apart from the liquidation map and the fear and greed index, what do I base my trades on? Market sentiment, macro, news, and technicals that I share. But support and resistance, I think, is one of the best overlooked indicators. Not that it's an indicator, but I think people make things a little bit more difficult than they need to be. Did I buy into Monad? No, I didn't. Where am I from? The UK, London. Is the Weeks Telegram group? Yes, it's still live. You just need to go onto the videos that have Weeks and you can find it in the description. What is up? Beget. 105. Tyler Hill. Turn on monetization on YouTube Studio so I can donate 1,000 and then ask. You could just give me the 1,000. Tyler, how can I get you? Let's come on the stream. Let's get Tyler on the stream. I'll probably just end up breaking the stream if I do that though, to be honest. What price? Listen, Brian, price predictions and timing, I don't think is the right way to go about it, right? But price predictions in general, like, because you can say, it can go to X, Y, Z, but no one really knows what's going to happen in 2026. We might have a bear market. But Solana, I think can go, it's market cap. Sol. I think it can go significantly higher. And what we were discussing before when the bull market was actually pumping was doing a similar run to what Ethereum did in 2021. And that's what I still really think. Tyler says he's too busy for us. He's got a meet. I got a meet? Is it me? Do I have to do that? Am I doing that? Unbelievable. But can't we just run it through? I'm sure I could just stream the screen, right? I don't know. It's too difficult. Too difficult for me to figure out. All right. Wait. Let me message Tyler and see if he's talking about having a meeting with me. Couple more questions and then I'm gonna jump off, guys. If we can get to 300 likes, there's 500 people. We got 50 more likes. If we get to 300 likes, then I'll stay on. Gold and silver profits about to explode into Bitcoin. That could very much happen. Do I think Solana or XRP will lead the gains? I think they're both good. I think they're both good projects that will probably do well if we get back into a bull market. Santa Rally is coming. That'll be nice. There we go. Ian Henderson, I like that. That's exactly what we want. A bear market will give us loads of opportunity. That's where all the money's made. Only a 20-minute stream. Yeah, I just wanted to jump on and have a chat, basically. See you later, Tyler. Oh, can you guys not see the number of likes? Well, it's 280 right now. What would be a reasonable price that Bitcoin could hit? I mean, 100 to 110 is still in confirmation of bear market territory. So, yeah. My accent makes me feel like Colchester born. No, born and raised in London. Is Ada pumping? I'll have to check it out. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna jump off. I think that was just a nice, quick stream. If you do like these streams, make sure that you remind me that you like them by commenting when the video goes live, because that way I know you want to see them more. And guys,